Hi everyone, for this week in our reverse engineering assignment, I selected an article from Business Insider about Amazon committing to paying their workers a minimum of $15 an hour. The article then goes on to discuss the current federal minimum wage and how many workers across the country are actually getting that minimum wage or less. So this is the visualization right here that we are going to be recreating today in Tableau. I already brought in the data from Data World and came over to our first sheet. The first thing I like to do is to rename the sheet so I know exactly what I'm working with. And so for this, it will be minimum wage workers by state. And we see that comes up directly where we need it, and we'll always know what we're working on. Then I drag state over to the center, and automatically a map of the United States, which is what is represented in our data, pops up. Now, the visualization from the article is only 2017. So for that reason, I'm going to drag year over to filters and scroll down, and by selecting 2017, okay? Now, I don't have to worry about any data from any other years being represented on our Tableau visual. So over here we see that we have the amount of workers at, or the percentage of workers, I should say, at minimum wage and below minimum wage. Since we want both of those, we can just use total, and we drag that over. If we put that in color, it'll automatically show the percentages over here, and you can see the legend. The lighter colors have a lower instance of workers at or below minimum wage. The darker colors have a higher instance. So what we're going to do first is we're going to hit label, show mark labels. And again, it has this decimal. We want it in percentage. So we're going to go double click on sum, and then we're going to hit format. We click on pane, and then here in numbers, instead of automatic, we want to go down to percentage. And then we see over here that automatically changed to percentage. Now while we're here, I'm going to click font. And for the whole worksheet, I think it's just easier to read if we go ahead and bold that. So we're going to do that, and then we can exit out of format fonts. Now, for this, they do use Hawaii and Alaska in the visualization, but I could not find in the Murray book how to have the exact format that had. So what I'm going to do right now is just exclude these two states. And then this gives us this very pretty, easy to read percentage of minimum wage workers by state. And then on my report, I did Hawaii and Alaska separately, and I inserted them into the image in the Word document report. All right, thank you.